What does it really mean to be unbroken? Is it surviving the hardest moments or rising stronger because of them? In a world where pain, loss, and failure are part of every journey, some people don't just endure, they transform. Today, we dive into the powerful truth behind an unbroken life, a life that refuses to bend, refuses to give up, and refuses to let darkness define its story. Hey everyone, welcome to Mind Raw. This channel is all about motivation, inspiration, and helping you become the best version of yourself. Louis Zamperini was an ordinary boy with an extraordinary spirit. As a child, he was a troublemaker, often getting into fights and running into trouble. But he had a spark that set him apart, a fierce determination and an unshakable will. That spark led him to become an Olympic runner, representing his country on the world stage. Yet, his greatest challenges weren't on the track. They were waiting for him during World War II, when he faced unimaginable trials that would test every ounce of his courage and resilience. Louis Zamperini's story matters because it reminds us that the human spirit is far stronger than we often realize. It's not just about surviving war, torture, or unimaginable hardships. It's about refusing to let life's darkest moments define you. Louis Zamperini's journey is unforgettable because he survived the impossible, lost at sea, brutal prison camps, and unthinkable suffering, yet never lost hope, dignity, or the ability to forgive. His story proves that the human spirit can remain truly unbroken. Louis Zamperini's childhood wasn't easy. He was a troublemaker, often getting into fights and finding himself on the wrong side of the law. But beneath that rebellious spirit was a spark of determination and resilience. Louis Zamperini turned his rebellious energy into discipline and focus, transforming from a troublemaker into an Olympic athlete, proving that struggles can become strengths. Louis Zamperini's talent and determination carried him to the world stage as an Olympic runner, showing that hard work and resilience can turn dreams into reality. Just as Louis Zamperini was reaching the peak of his athletic dreams, World War II broke out, pulling him from the track and into a battle far more dangerous, a war that would test every ounce of his courage, endurance, and will to survive. The sky was calm, seconds before everything went wrong. One moment the engines were steady, the world quiet, and then a violent shudder ripped through the aircraft. Metal screamed, alarms exploded, and the plane lurched as if the sky itself had turned against them. For 47 days, the ocean became both his prison and his test. Drifting on a small raft under the burning sun, he battled hunger so sharp it twisted his stomach, thirst so intense it felt like fire in his throat, and storms that tossed him like a toy in the hands of a raging sea. Sharks circled beneath him, miles of empty horizons surrounded him, and every sunrise felt like a question. Can you survive one more day? Through every brutal day and every endless night, his unbreakable spirit became his greatest weapon. When his body screamed for rest, his mind pushed forward. When the ocean threatened to swallow his hope, he dug deeper into a strength he didn't know he had. After surviving the unforgiving ocean, he finally saw land. But salvation wasn't waiting for him. Instead, he was captured and taken as a prisoner of war, thrown into a world even harsher than the sea. Mutsuhiro the Bird Watanabe was the embodiment of relentless cruelty. His brutality wasn't just physical, it was psychological, calculated to break the spirit as much as the body. He singled out prisoners for savage beatings, forced them into humiliating tasks, and delighted in stripping away any sense of dignity. In the prison camp, torture came in every form imaginable, both psychological and physical. He was beaten mercilessly, starved, and forced into grueling labor that pushed his body to the brink of collapse. Through every unimaginable ordeal, drifting on the ocean, battling hunger and thirst, surviving storms and sharks, and enduring the relentless cruelty of the bird, one thing remained constant: his resilience and dignity. No matter how much the world tried to crush him, he refused to surrender his sense of self. Resilience kept him alive. Dignity kept him human. Finally, after years of unimaginable suffering, the war came to an end. The moment brought a mix of relief, disbelief, and quiet triumph. Prisoners were freed, and the long nightmare of captivity, brutality, and relentless struggle was over. For him, it wasn't just freedom from the camp. It was the first step back to life. After surviving the war and enduring horrors that would have broken most men, Louis finally returned home. Alive, but forever changed. The relief of freedom was tempered by the weight of trauma, memories of starvation, brutal beatings, and the endless struggle. For survival haunted him. Everyday life felt different. Even after returning home, the battle didn't end for Louis. The horrors he endured left invisible scars, nightmares that jolted him awake, memories that refused to fade, and moments of sudden panic that pulled him back into the fear and chaos of the past. The true turning point in Louis' life came long after the war, in a quiet moment of reflection and inner struggle. Amid the lingering pain of trauma and memories that refused to fade, he discovered faith, forgiveness, and the possibility of healing. For the first time, he let go of the anger and bitterness that had weighed him down for so long. Louis's journey didn't just change his circumstances, it transformed him from the inside out. The man who had once been defined by fear, pain, and survival gradually became someone defined by resilience, faith, and inner strength. Forgiveness became the key that finally set Louis free, not from the memories of the past, but from the grip they had on his mind and heart. By forgiving those who had caused him unimaginable pain, he released the anger, bitterness, and resentment that had chained him long after the war ended. Louis's story didn't end with his survival. It became a legacy, a powerful symbol of resilience for generations to come. His life showed that even in the face of unimaginable suffering, the human spirit can endure, adapt, and triumph. From surviving the brutalities of war and captivity to overcoming trauma and embracing forgiveness, he embodied courage, dignity, and unbreakable strength. Louis Zamperini's story is a testament to the incredible strength of the human spirit. From a promising young athlete to a plane crash survivor, a prisoner of war enduring unimaginable cruelty, and a man grappling with trauma long after the war ended, he faced every challenge with courage and determination. After hearing Louis's incredible journey, ask yourself this: when life pushes you to your limits, will you let circumstances define you? Or will you, like Louis, choose resilience, courage, and the power to rise again? If Louis's story inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs a boost of motivation. Stay motivated and keep your spirit unbroken.